So a couple of weeks ago, my friend Barb's came to visit my girlfriend and I. And on Barb's last day in Colorado, my girlfriend had to work, so Barb's and I decided to climb Mount Elbert. For those of you that don't know, Mount Elbert is the tallest mountain, not only in Colorado, but in the entire Rocky Mountains. It's the second in the continental U.S. right after Mount Whitney. It's like 14,000 something feet. Probably should have looked this up beforehand, but 14,439 feet. Knew that off the top of my head. So we climbed it. It was a lot of fun. All right, we are climbing Mount Elbert, the tallest mountain in Colorado, tallest in the Rockies, second in the continental U.S. And we're maybe halfway up.
Maybe.
I think a third at the very least.
Almost, yeah.
And the worst part is the summit we're seeing isn't even the real summit. So this is my second 14er. My first one was Quandary Peak back in July. I climbed that with one of my fraternity brothers. Weirdly enough, Quandary Peak took me about 4 hours. Mount Elbert took like 9. I liked Mount Elbert better. I felt better prepared for it, felt better in shape for it. While Quandary, kind of difficult just scrambling up the entire time. That is a false summit. You can kind of see the trail on top, but we have to go over that. And honestly, I don't even know if we're going to find the right summit, but we're going to do it because we're not wimps. That's where Barb's just peed. It's disgusting.
No, it's not.
She's not adhering to leave no trace.
It'll evaporate.
I think that's a felony, actually. So at this point, we're like 4 hours in already. 4 hours is how long it took me to climb to the top of Quandary and back. So I'm not sure if it's me being just more adapted to this kind of hiking at this point, or if it's just a more enjoyable hike. But it didn't feel like that much time had passed. It honestly felt like 2 hours at the max. Sure, Barbs. That's, once again, the false summit. I feel like 2 hours since we first saw it, and yeah, we're still not up, but we have a really nice view. It's just so little oxygen up here.
Low oxygen.
Low oxygen.
My grandmother's portable oxygen. Bring that next time.
Yeah, bring it. Oh, this is a cool rock. Alright. Is that good? Alright, finally kind of here at the first false summit.
Not really.
Not really though. And it's pretty daunting looking.
You can see the people.
There's one guy coming down.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like coming out of Mordor. All this though, it's beautiful. You can see that lake over there. Amazing. Incredible. Anything to say, Barbs? She's being shy for the cameras.
See you at the top.
See you at the top. As I mentioned earlier, how it looked like something out of Mordor. Yeah, I felt like Samwise Gamgee's going up this thing. And I say Sam because when I was a little chubbier and had a clean face, people would always tell me that I looked like him. So much so, I went to Starbucks one day and a girl asked me if I was Sean Astin. I'll take it. All right, we're close to getting around. There's Barbs. We're close to getting around the first false summit. You know what? Weirdly enough, I don't think this is as bad as Quandary. Maybe it's because we've been hiking the past couple days.
I think it's bad.
Well, of course you think it's bad. You're from Maine. But you can't beat that view coming up. Oh, it's amazing. We have summited the first false summit. First of three. That's second one. That's a pretty good view though. It's just exhausted. It's no longer really a path. It's just kind of just scrambling over the rocks. So that's the second false summit. About to head towards that. I think we have about a half mile to go. And honestly, not as bad as I thought. Knock on wood, hard. because I don't want a hurricane to show up right now. We're approaching the last false summit before we see the ridgeline to the mountain. Oh my gosh. It just never ends, but at the same time, it could be a lot worse.
No.
You could be bald and have a big nose.
Okay.
Oh, cheer up, Squid. It could be worse.
Yeah, you could be bald and have a big nose. Well, this is the end.
I think that's our first view of Mount Elbert. We just have a ridgeway to go, and it's going to be pretty rocky like this. Also kind of nerve-wracking, like, can I just go straight down? So, I did not get any footage of me going across the ridgeway to the top of Mount Elbert because literally on the right-hand side, it was a straight drop. Left-hand side, weirdly enough, not as steep, but it was just a narrow little corridor going across, and you just look down on the right, straight drop, and one, I didn't want to lose my phone in case I had accidentally dropped it, and two, I definitely did not want to fall because that would have meant more than likely certain death. All right, there it is. That's the summit of Mount Elbert, tallest mountain in both Colorado and the Rocky Mountains. There's Barb's. What?
Someone left their trash.
All right, everyone, please don't leave your trash anywhere, but especially not in like the wilderness. Look at that, you can literally see we are on the top of the Rockies right now. It's just kind of crazy that 2 years ago I was shotgunning beers in a frat house, and now I'm shotgunning beers, but I'm climbing up the highest mountains in Colorado. Say hi, Barbs. So, one kind of funny thing we had coming up the mountain was Mount Elbert starts in a forest, and then as you go up, like an hour or two up through the forest, you finally get to the bald surface. In the forest are a bunch of birds, not surprisingly, but these birds were particularly keen on following us, and we didn't know why until we started having a snack, and they started coming up to us. So, don't do this, but put a couple nuts on my hand and wanted to see what would happen.
Oh, what if he pecks my hand?
It'll be worth it.
Is it gonna hurt?
Probably.
You think?
I mean, he's an animal. I don't think he understands concepts.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I am.
John, I'm so scared.
All right, here's one.
John,
Here's
I'm
one.
so scared. John, I can't.
Let's see.
John, I can't.
Yes, you can.
John,
Yes, you can.
John, can
You're
you-
bigger than this,
Why
Barbs.
can you do it? Wait, you
Because I have the camera.
No, okay.
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 Oh.
We'll just wait for a second.
Did you get that?
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
Okay, good. Do we have...
Oh my god!
So that was my experience climbing up Mount Elbert, the tallest mountain in both Colorado and the Rockies. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll check out my other videos when I post them eventually. Thanks, bye.